What's going on, guys? Gorba's back again. Today is a new type of mission. So one thing I haven't mentioned, one of the objectives for this campaign, the Powder Keg campaign, is to get the Serbian supply line down to 20% power. As you can see here, their supply is pretty uneven with the NATO. So what I basically have done for this mission is each of these blue rectangles, the ground units, that have a white outline, have been manually assigned a task by me. So, for instance, these 4 mechanized units, they're going to come down to this, they're going to kind of swoop down and up into this factory here, and then to this mechanized battalion as well, so they hopefully will capture this factory. These mechanized and armored units will swoop down into these factories and capture them, and then also start to move down. A couple of them will start to move down and engage these Serbian motor rifle and armor battalions around here. And then obviously the same for these groups up here. They're going to kind of push to the east. These groups right here are going to push to the east. And then these armored, this is a pretty big armored battalion and infantry battalions up here and mechanized. They're going to push down. These top groups to the northwest up here, they're just going to capture some of these frontline army bases, like this base here, this base here, this factory, this EWR site, and this factory up here. And they're not going to necessarily push fully into the city. I don't want to do that yet, just because I don't know what's exactly in the middle of the city, and I want to have more coverage for that. But for today's mission, we're doing air interdiction, so we're going to support this major armor push down here. We're going to help take out some of these ground armor units from the Serbians. We are loaded with 4 times GBU 54s, 4 times AIM 120s. We have a sniper pod, 3 bags, because we're going to be on station for a little bit. So that's us.
All right, listen up.
And then in our flight, we have 4 A-10s, like a General A-10, who are carrying pretty much everything from, actually literally everything. Mavericks, GBUs, CBUs, rockets, Sidewinders, GAU, their Lantern pod, their ECM pod. So they're carrying quite literally everything in their arsenal. And they're going to be with us as well, attacking targets down here. We have a bunch of other flights, about 10 to 15 other flights that are going to be attacking pretty much every armored group from my mouse up here down to my mouse down here, this airbase down here. Pretty much every ground group has a air interdiction, pre-planned CAS, SCAR flight that are going to be over top of them at the same time as us. This airbase right here, Ponivki? Yes, Ponivki. It has their frontline MiG-21MF fighters, who are probably going to scramble as we come in, so I assigned a OCA flight that's going to hit a minute before us, I believe. Probably at the same time, though, realistically, with AI. So they're going to hit that airbase to take that out, and then we have a second flight that's going to take out this Ladevchi, I think, airbase. Ladevchi airbase holds J-22s, which are kind of like a light attack fighter. I think a little bit bigger than L-39, but not as big as like a F-16. Think almost like Harrier size kind of jet. And they're there. They've been attacking our ground units. Other than that, we have escort, bar cap, seed flights overhead. And as we're getting low on ammunition, about 7 to 10 minutes after we get over steer point 5, which is this AAA group that we're going to attack first, we should have other flights start to come in who are also attacking the same targets behind us so that we can make sure that we do maximum damage and that our units have minimal losses. Otherwise, we have frontline SAM defense. On our way in, we have 2, looks like enemy flights. We have an Su-27 group and a MiG-29 group. I did already assign interception flights to them, so I believe the Su-27s have 4 starfighters coming for them, F-104s. And then the 2 group of MiG-29s have 4 MiG-29Gs coming after them to intercept them about 20 minutes before we should even get to the holding point, which is right in between them, as you can see here. So, otherwise, we will engage if needed. Our sweep flight will probably engage as needed. Who cares? I just want to make sure the A-10s don't get shot down. They're carrying the most ordnance out of all the flights. We'll see a bunch of aircraft in the air. Friendly MiG-29s, friendly MiG-21s doing stuff. Harriers, Mirages, Prowlers, F-18Ds, F-16s of all variants from all the countries, Tornadoes, Jaguars, AMXs. So, should be pretty fun flight, pretty cinematic, hopefully. Expect a little bit of lag as we're over the target areas, and just because BMS is a little bit less optimized than that, as we've seen in previous videos where I did that. The first video of this campaign where I did the downtown strike, there was a little bit of lag as everybody dropped their bombs at the same time. I've kind of staggered them a little bit this time to hopefully minimize that by about 30 seconds, depending on the group, but we'll see. if it actually works, especially with AI. Otherwise, like I said, we have seed flights overhead, Barcat flights overhead, F-15Cs and Mirages and stuff. So if there's any pop-up threats, it shouldn't be a concern. One of these mechanized groups does have SA-15s with them. Not exactly sure which one. It's the first mech, I think. Yep, first mech has SA-15s with them, so we'll have to be concerned about that. But that's not too big of a deal. And we should be able to take them out. Otherwise, I have 4 pre-planned target steer points. I have 1 pre-planned target steer point on the radar of this AAA group right here, where this red ring is kind of centered around. And then I have 1 target steer point on these tank groups up here who are right next to each other. I have 1 on these motor rifle mechanized battalions down here. And then I have 1, I believe, on these groups up here or this group right here. I can't exactly remember. It's been about 30 minutes since I planned everything. Other than that, we do have some other stuff getting strike. Some of these army bases, I think this one and this one are going to get strike just so they can't fall back and resupply. And then our main goal is to capture this airbase, this airbase, this airbase, all these factories around here, all these army bases, and hopefully, like I said, capture some of these frontline army bases and factories up here to the north. And basically, my goal is to make 2 fronts for the Serbians, cut them off right here. And then they'll basically this city will be encircled, and then down here will be encircled by NATO and Albania, because Albania will hold kind of like the southeast front, as you can tell, with our NATO groups down here. So this primary group right here will be encircled. Will it work that way? Probably not. But, you know, I'm no General Schwarzkopf or whatever his name was during the Gulf War, but we'll see. And that's the fun of it. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the pit.
Cyborg 5 to ship F-16s. Request taxi.
Cyborg 5-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 9480.
Cyborg 5, taxiing.
As you can see, the escort flight that's going to be escorting the OCA strike is right in front of us. Just kind of funny. I'm going to go ahead and get my laser code set. Oh, it's already set. Oh, nice. I didn't actually think the GBU-54s kept them from the loadout screen. That's nice. Okay, never mind then. We're good.
Sentry 2-1, sunrise.
Otherwise, I think we're good. Ground request taxi for departure.
Hawkeye 2 ship F-16s. Request taxi.
We are just
Good morning,
a 2-ship.
Hawkeye 2, you are number 2 for departure. Hold present position. Expect taxi, time 0857. Give way to Cyborg 5-2 F-16 taxiing.
Dallas 7-1, sunrise.
Hawkeye 2, taxi, and hold short, runway 20.
Hawkeye 2, taxi. Hold short. Runway 20. What is this? So I moved our squadron up to an airbase that's about 60 miles closer to the front line.
Hawkeye 2-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 9480.
Let's just say I don't know if that was a good idea or not. Either way, we don't have to wait for other flights. So, not too concerned about it. We'll go ahead and get DD up. I'm gonna... There we go. Okay, we'll go ahead and contact tower. Tower, ready for departure.
Hawkeye 2 ship F-16s. Ready for departure. Chalice 1-1, sunrise. Hawkeye 2, hold short. Cyborg 5, contact departure. 2, right Delta, Tower. Weight 190 at 2 knots. Runway 20. You're cleared for takeoff.
Flight lineup element. Oh, shoot. 2, lineup element.
Hawkeye 2, line up. 2 ship.
Wow, this is definitely an
2.
airstrip. Hey, as long as it saves us 60 miles, I'm cool with it. Is he gonna be able to fit? No way. He made that work. Okay, I'll give him credit. So we have no jammer on board. That's a little concerning. But, we probably won't need it with all the seed flights. To be fair, we're going to be right over the SA-15s anyways, so it's not like a jammer's really going to help us if they decide to shoot. It's my opinion. You're up. Lights. Coming up.
Altitude. Altitude.
And since we're carrying 3 bags, we're going to be a little bit heavier.
2, airborne.
Not too bad.
Hawkeye 2-1, contact departure.
Hawkeye 2-1, contact departure. Departure, airborne.
Hawkeye 2, airborne. 2 ship. F-16s, 1000.
Hawkeye 2, Black Arrow, Delta. Departure. Fly heading 130. Resume on navigation.
Hawkeye 2-2, on my way.
I'm curious to see how the FAC-A is going to work. I've never actually used a FAC-A in BMS, so don't give me crap if I don't use it at all. But I thought it'd be fun. If I can figure it out, I'll use it. That's going to be annoying. Okay, go ahead and get our bombs started up. And then I am going to go ahead and turn on the laser receiver control. And swap it for that one. Good to go.
Sentry 3-1, sunrise.
A lot of sunrises as we get up in the air. I'm curious if IDM wants to work. Yep, IDM's working now. Let's go. Cool. So we do have IDM finally. Just gonna have a little bit of an annoying ping the whole time, which I apologize about. But shouldn't be a concern. I guess I don't need it right now. I can turn it off until we're actually needing it. But I will see you guys at the holding point departure. As long as something doesn't happen before. There goes the interception flight, I believe.
Vandal 1-1, package departing push point.
Okay, it's getting time for us to depart. I got no visual on Gunhog. So, just kind of looking for him out here. I don't really know where he's at. Okay. Well, I'm not very happy with the way this is turning, so let's give her a little bit of burner as we pull. Forgot to turn my helmet off. Let's pull up. While we get ready to go in, I'm going to do one more check of everything. 1685. We'll go ahead and get our laser ready.
Vandal 1-1, engaging target. Rock 1-1-0-3-3, 21,000.
Looks like Vandal Flight, our Tornado F3 escorts, are engaging. What they're exactly engaging, I don't know. They're ahead of us, so...
Gunhog 6-1, package departing push point.
Is that them?
Gunhog 6, in. Vandal 1-1, engaging
that?
target. Rock 1-2-0-1-8, 21,000.
AWACS to... Oh, wrong way. AWACS to clear. Or don't.
Dragnet 1, Hawkeye 2-1, group. Bullseye 1-1-2-1-5-5, 19,000.
Confirm hostile.
Declare. Hawkeye 2-1, Dragnet 1, contact confirmed hostile. ID is MiG-21. 3, pitbull. Vandal 1-1, engaging target. Rock 1-2-5-1-0, 23,000.
Oh, I think he went down. I'm okay with that. Actually, switch him. SMS. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get my
Vandal
IDM running.
1-1, engaging target. Rock 1-1-5-2-2, 27,000.
I should probably go back there to air. Oh, that's a friendly. One, two, two.
Lancer 7-1, buddy
Buddy
spike.
spike. That's a buddy spike.
Lancer 7-2,
Jeez
buddy
Louise. Okay, I don't have anything hostile. That's A10s. Okay. I feel okay with where we're going. I'm a little ahead of time. Go ahead and slow her down just a little bit. Two, fence in.
3, fenced in.
That's not what I said.
2,
Okay. Looking good. Try to make time here by slowing down just a little bit. Looks like our first targets. What is that? F-16? What are they defensive from? Or not defensive, but where are they going? Look, there's our... Actually, I don't know what those are. I can't even tell. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't know what that silhouette was. Okay. Let's go GMT. First to 0, fuck off. Or don't. Hold on. What the fuck is happening? Okay. Whatever. Not gonna worry about it. I don't see anything. So let's go to our next target. Wow. Stay a little bit to the east. Did like all of our targets just disappear? Or are they in the crevices? They're probably in the crevices. Which is going to make it just a little bit harder to hit them. Not a huge ordeal, I guess, but... kind of looking around here. For anything. Oh, hey, what's that? Looks like some type of motor rifle. BMPs? BTRs? Can't really tell. But we'll definitely hit that. Just gonna keep an eye on them. Like they're just moving across the front. They look like ants. Look at all of them. Like, holy moly. Okay. Two, attack my target.
Two.
And then I'm gonna do this. Just because it sometimes bugs out.
Hawkeye. 2-2. Weapons free. 2. Wilco.
Okay, let's get to striking some targets. This should be kind of fun. He gets mask, I can always hit another one. Actually, I should hit these ones back here that are just a little bit closer together. Maybe I can take out like 2 at once. With the A10. Yep. Looking good down there. Make sure they're not going to get masked as soon as I get over them. That would really suck. Now let's give it a little bit of speed on release. Like Mirage is coming through.
GBU released.
Let's keep an eye on these targets. Slow her down just a little bit. I think we got about 26 seconds till they hit. Just kind of circle overhead.
Two in.
Ooh, good hit. Beautiful. Oh, I was kind of going down just a little bit. Good hit. Is there another concentration of them? Yep. Ooh, there's the SA-15s. Wait, I want to hit that real bad. Where are they?
GBU released.
Oh yeah, we're gonna come around and hit those guys. 100% we are.
GBU released. GBU released.
Oh, okay.
Vandal 1-1, engaging target. Grok 13030, 21,000. Vandal 1-1, engaging target. Grok 13029, 21,000.
Ooh. Line it up.
Vandal 1-1, engaging target. Grok 13028, 23,000. Gunhawk 6, Dragnet 1, be advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 0, 1, 9, 7, 9, 10,000. Judy.
Oh, they're looking right at me.
Port Pitbull.
I hope that hits. Yes, good hit. Okay. Oh, I'm going down. I need to pay more attention to what I'm doing.
Vandal 1, Dragnet 1, be advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 0, 8, 6, 5, 18,000. Judy.
Okay. Taking out a good portion of their forces right now. Come back around. You can see him moving down there. Just scurrying.
Hawkeye 2-2, on my way. 2, request permission to engage bandits. Grok 1354 4000. Hawkeye 2-2, weapons free. 2.
Look at all the smoke around us. Oh, somebody got hit good right there. What group was that? Oh, another group. Oh.
Vandal 1, Dragnet 1, be advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 35367 11,000. Judy.
Hey, just here. I don't even see anybody. Okay.
Hawkeye 2, Dragnet 1, be advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 08275 16,000.
Is that friendly?
Locked.
Yep.
Python 1-3, Muddy Spike.
Just had to make sure. That was a MiG-21. We're gonna come back around to drop 2 more bombs. Keep pulling. In the meantime, we'll find a target. Looks like there's a stopped BMP right there. Oh, he's not stopped, but either way. There's a BMP right there. Line up. Should have still a good track on him. Yep. Okay.
2, in position.
Oh, hey, 2.
GBU released. 4, pitbull.
Okay.
Vandal 1, Dragnet 1, be advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 35372 21,000. Judy.
Should get laser in a second
6,
here.
Dragnet 1, be advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 03471 21,000.
No laser?
Judy. Hawkeye 2, Dragnet 1, be advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 07555 10,000. 3, pitbull.
Bomb dudded.
Vandal 1-1, engaging
Oh!
target Grok 07529.
I know it's wrong. I did it. I did something I said I wouldn't do to myself. I forgot to turn on the laser receiver because I switched to the next load. That's okay. They hit where they were going back to. We'll come back around. Not a huge ordeal. It still struck targets, just not the one I was going for, I guess.
Gunhawk 6, Dragnet 1, be advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 09479 7000.
We'll line back up on them.
Judy.
I guess that's the good thing about them being GPS guided on top. I can't make stupid mistakes like that. Well, you can make mistakes, but they don't do anything. Okay, let's come around. We'll find him again and we'll drop. Where you at? Yeah, give me you. Look at them running for their lives. I'm so untrimmed out, it's insane.
GBU released.
Okay. Keep an eye on these guys. slow us down. Toe into a right turn here. Try to keep our pod on him.
Hawkeye 2-2, on my way. 2, in position.
Oh, thought it was going to crash for a second. Good hit. Okay. Pod's going back to standby.
Vandal 1, Dragnet 1, be advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 0,
We're back out.
0, 1, 7, 3, 11,000.
And how much
Judy.
fuel we got? We got plenty of fuel. Okay.
Gunhawk 6, Dragnet 1, be advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 0, 4, 0,
Yeah.
7, 3, 13,000. Judy.
Okay. AWACS request picture.
Dragnet 1, Hawkeye 2-1, request picture.
Let's get up to
Hawkeye
altitude.
2-1, Dragnet 1, pictures multiple groups, range split.
005.
Lead group, Rob 0, 0, 5.
005 55 22,000.
Gunhawk 6, Dragnet 1, be advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 0.
I guess it would have been
4,
quicker.
6,
Oh, I don't know.
7, 5, 25,000.
Whatever.
Judy.
I probably should just turn
Randall
left.
1, Dragnet 1, be advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 0, 0, 9, 6, 9, 25,000. Judy. Vandal 1-1, engaging target. Rob 3, 4, 5, 3, 2.
Let's get up to altitude. 2, kick out.
Hawkeye 2-2, kick out. 2.
What weapons did you lose? None. Ooh, the air's getting dicey now. Give me, this. There we go. That's friendly. Is that friendly? Yep.
Lightning 7-2, buddy spike.
That's a spuddy. Yep. Bro, where's the picture you called? Look at all the targets we hit, though. Not bad.
Hawkeye 2, Dragnet 1, be advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 0, 1, 0, 5, 9, 21,000.
01059
Vandal
21,000.
1-1, engaging target. Rob 3, 4, 0, 1, 8, 29,000.
That's a buddy. That has to be a buddy.
Bulldog 1-1, buddy spike.
22,000? That's a buddy. There he is. That's not a buddy. No way he's a buddy. Oh, he ain't no buddy. Yeah, that's a MiG-29. That seems to also be getting engaged by a F-16.
Hawkeye 2, Dragnet 1, be advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 0, 1, 0, 3, 9, 16,000.
Yeah, we got eyes. I don't know if we have fuel to play with them, though. I can jettison my tanks. You know what? Jettison everything. There we go.
Caution.
Oh, I guess get me out of the screen. Now we should be a little bit quicker. Let's kick it up. We have a tanker on the way back if we need it. I'm gonna send one to send defensive.
1, Fox 3 long.
Two, Pitbull.
2, attack my target.
1, Pitbull.
What the heck?
Hawkeye 2-2, engage. Target above 0, 1, 5, 2, 7, 16,000. 2, Wilco.
That was my fault. Fox decided to hit a random button.
Randall 1, Dragnet 1, be advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 11777,000.
2, rejoin.
Judy, Hawkeye 2-2, rejoin formation. 1 is a dot. Hawkeye 2-2, on my way. 2, in position.
Is that the airbase? No, those are just targets, aren't they? That's the airbase, though,
Pitbull.
which was destroyed. Not bad.
Hawkeye 2, Dragnet 1, be advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 0, 1, 5, 2, 3, 5,000.
Whoa. Zero, 1, 5? That's friendly. That guy.
Hawkeye 2, Dragnet 1, be advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 1097 14,000.
I don't know if I got everything for that. Ooh, look at those smokes back there. Something got hit good. Why? I gotta trim up. What is happening? There we go. Okay. I'm just kind of hanging around because we do have the A-10s, even though they said they were a dot. I want to make sure they get out. I feel like that's only fair. Two, drop tanks. Okay. Did I miss it? Did I miss it? Did I miss it? Did I miss it? There it is.
Hawkeye 2-2, gun northwest. 2.
Okay. I think we're safe to leave. With extra fuel this time. Probably because we're 60 miles closer. We were carrying 3 tanks. And I was trying to be a little bit more conservative, which is why I kept dropping my RPMs. Because last time, I kept my RPMs high and my fuel flow and everything. And that's what made me have to do an emergency landing, which I don't really want to do again. So, I'd like to land accurately. Two, close in.
Hawkeye, 2-2, close up formation. 2.
So, we're in the debrief. Looks like we had a little bit of success. I'm actually going to stop the mission just so it doesn't keep going in the background. But, we destroyed... Ignore this, by the way. I did not actually eject. It was a hard landing. Either way. So, we destroyed with our first bomb. Looks like we destroyed some YW-531s, which were those BMP, BTR-looking things. We had an SA-16. Hawkeye 2-2 did, I should say, so he killed a man-pad. Threat, IR threat. And then he destroyed a fire can radar for the AAA. And it looks like he destroyed some S60 AAA guns. And then, so he did a bunch of damage to the AAA site. He went past us. And then it looks like we hit the SA-15. And then I hit some more BMPs. And then it looks like the A-10s did absolutely nothing. Even though they're okay on the mission. I don't know how they did absolutely nothing. I gave them every bomb in the game. But Vandal 1-3 was down by a Serbian Su-27, and then an Su-27 was down by Vandal 1-4, and then 2 MiG-29As were down by 1 and 2, and then Vandal 1-4 was also downed. So it looks like a Vandal flight got some kills. We got some kills. This is a list of all my kills. So that's pretty cool. And this is a list of my teammates' kills, which is, I guess, cool. Other than that, I knew AI would freaking suck at this kind of crap. So he did, looks like he hit a first missile battalion. So there was a little bit more than we thought. I didn't realize those first missile battalions were there. It looks like really the other ground units didn't really take much damage. Which is kind of unfortunate, but oh, this tank battalion got hit pretty hard. They're only at 21%, so that's nice. And then it looks like this first mech battalion took some damage. I guess this was a hidden mech battalion that we didn't know about. This one took a lot of damage, which is awesome. And then, any of these guys take damage? Yeah, looks like they all took damage. Okay. So, not everybody, but there was more armor than we thought, which is okay. So, other than that, any of these guys up here, yep, they took damage. One of them's missing, I think. Might be wrong. They could have just moved. Yeah, I don't know how much of these guys took damage. They were probably driving away by the time they... well, this guy got pretty heavily hit. That's good. Otherwise, did the air bases get taken out fully? Yep. Ponivki's gone. And then... looks like Ledevki is also gone, so that's amazing. And then it looks like most of our ground units have started to move. Obviously, these guys have started to capture these factories, so that's good. I think over our next couple flights, they'll actually start moving in more. So, looks like we got most of these factories moving in. These guys didn't get to move as much. I mean, granted, we only gave them like 30 to 45 minutes of actual total moving time. So, I mean, that's about expected for a tank. They still got a lot of land to push, but I think they'll be okay. And we can always schedule another attack on these targets as well, which isn't a huge ordeal. Did anything else get hit in the area? Any, here, move that. Like, did any seed take out anything? Doesn't really look like it. They didn't take out, like, any of these, no. That's fine. Wasn't as impactful as I thought it was going to be. I think once these units actually start to move in, it will be more impactful. But it's going to take a couple hours for them to reach their target. I'm glad that we did get these factories down here caught. I need to move somebody on top of that one, but that's okay. So it's looking a little bit better. We're making that initial push. Yeah, they're making a push. T-62 is not too bad. So, we'll see how it goes. But thank you guys for watching. All that jazz. You know how it goes.